That may not be true when the guns are brought out, but for now it certainly is. The first kill, though, goes the way of Flamey. He already has the pistol. It's just enough to cut off one on the retake, but the bomb already planted for NaVi, and they just have to hold it off. That's not hard. Flamey's got another. It's going to be extremely difficult if Simple can get around from coffins without being spotted. Blue Box is preoccupied. If he wraps in, they're both gone for an emo, and they're going to push it all together. Rain can't do enough. Just to Nico. Third in the world last year, but he's got it to a one-on-one. Bombs deep. He's got a swing. They know that. Flamey. What a pistol. An ace. He gets an ace. Welcome to Spodek, everybody. Smoke's already dissolved. He's got to go aggressively, and Guardian on the AWP was certainly ready for it, so they almost overstepped the mark. They stayed a little bit too long in that position, and Simple got caught in between. If anyone's capable, you'd think it'd be him, but this time not so much, fortunately. He's the only one down and the only one with any loss of HP on his team, and the other side of things, we can tell it's not quite the same, is it? SMG, that'll certainly do. Good reaction from Olaf, but it's on to Adren. New boy, new blood. Is he going to be on this team long? No one knows. This performance might be part of it. Electronic down inside of the pit. The anchor gone. An additional smoke. He fires into it. Follows up. Flamey falls as well. It's all on Zeus. Great turnaround. Great find from Adren. With the bomb on escape and flash out toward Library. He's well positioned. Great round. Adren finds the hat trick. Keeps both alive. And it's their first. Edward does well to get away. They're going to back off in the site. Set a crossfire. Meanwhile, over at B. Dren's got Simple. That's not a B. I was going to mention the fact that they're still hunting with Olaf alone, and they'll bring the bomb back his direction, but it's a Dren that comes tilting out of apartments. That leads them elsewhere, and Rain's doing enough. He'll stay. He'll cut off rotation. Second one down. This should be around. It's all on Zeus, and Zeus has yet to find a kill in this game. Time to find one now. He's got Guardian down. 8 seconds. Burrow in toward the sandbags is the only option to not have a player at your back. He's gone down. Electronic gets one, but that's going to be the round. He's got to back out of it, so only one kill for Electronic. Zeus does what he can.
Unfortunate for Zeus there. With 10 seconds remaining, maybe the one kill is enough there. I think if you're going to win the round, though, he really had to commit to that. He just swing out and just cause chaos and hopefully steal another frag away. Maybe too passive, let them plant, and it will be Faze picking up a very clean round there. We kind of broke it down as it was developing. For now, looks towards the end of pass, nothing there, and focusing towards second mid, but not as aggressive as you'd expect. Oh, no. That's more like it. Zeus will get his second frag of the game. Can he get out safely, though?
It's quite clever to follow the Molotov down as well, because Nico, he couldn't snuff the wick in time. It's immediately him gone. Zeus gets the kill. Flamey.
40 seconds remain. Faze don't have to commit to this. They're right back in this round now. Zeus will throw a flashbang. But can he get in a decent position, trying to buy space and time for Simple at this stage? And he gets caught out. Can Zeus buy multiple frags? It's all falling apart. This was a 5 versus 3. All of a sudden, it tips on its head, and it's now NaVi on the back foot. Adren, nice little off angle here. You're not going to preempt this, and he'll take down Edward. No problem whatsoever. It's Electronic. Left with absolutely nothing to work with here. 1 AK.
Faze are just running with Inferno. Anticlimactic so far at best, as Electronic gets Rain at very least, but what's that for at this point? Consolation for what? Because they know exactly where he is. Adren's already off. You can hear Adren, that's fine. Aggressively, but correctly. And Simple still lurks inside with the AWP. Nico around, it's Edward. Impressively with a UMP at that range that finds the headshot first. Opening kill, Simple's following it up. Now he's rolling as Adren drops. And Zeus still holds. There's no one over toward B. They've not fallen off of it. They haven't come up with an alternative motive in this round. It's still with 15 seconds, all or nothing on the A site. They can justify going late because they've got money. Rain, he's gonna go. They're gonna feel like Noah on an overcast day because the rain won't stop. He's swinging through. Simple finds one, but finally it's turned around. Simple shuts down Rain, and it is 8-3.
Felt like it was going to happen again. The advantage found there for NaVi. Adaption from Faze. It's going to be throwing in a bit of a different approach as they go very, very fast towards the end of the apartments, but the CT's finally showing us they can keep up as Electronic will find his second frag of the round. It's a 4 versus 1, and Nico's all the way in towards B, but he'll be dropped by Flamey as well.
First time we've seen the AUGs really prevalent on the CT side, just based on money. Obviously, they were waiting to get the double up out. They saved the number of AKs.
As now he looks for his second kill up against Zeus, takes a bit of damage, decides to fall back. Wise move.
But they've hatched another plan when the first fell through because it's Simple. Over toward B. He falls back after the first. He's alone. Slip shot Cavalier. He tries to peek it again, and he will. He absolutely will. Half human, half machine, looking straight through the lens. Simple finds a round again. NaVi on 5. Adren just waiting for it, dancing back and forth. wants to figure out the side they'll enter into. Baits them to Nico, but Nico gone. It's now all onto it. Dren, so proficient with the pistol, but you know who is? A man who got an ace last time. He's got two. He got the only two for NaVi so far, Flamey. As the bomb gets planted inside of B, Olaf's going to take the long rotation, the flank from behind. Zeus is watching it. And it's Guardian that wants Rain to work with him so he can get in from Ruin, so he can take some of the attention away. Zeus gave it up. Zeus thought he'd cleared Banana. He hadn't. Olaf was in behind the wall. They're going to think that's wide open, but now they realize with the other kills, they've all turned around. Flamey's looking for double ace in the pistol. Double ace in the pistol! Both of them! 10 kills, 2 pistols, 2 rounds for NaVi!
But not forgotten.
I was going to say, we'll remember him. We'll keep him in our thoughts.
Edward, though, starting to warm up into this series, but here comes Nico. There's one man you don't want to start finding headshots like that. Unbelievable scene. Surely he's done at this stage. Electronic takes him down, but still...
Falling back off of it. He's got the smoke. He's gone anyway. Simple finds him, building up yet more kills for him. Directly toward him. They haven't gone back over to B where it was open, and he was well aware of it, but they cleared it systematically, all 3, and bomb. Just for the extra money, goes down in the hands of Simple, and as mentioned. So bring out the AUG might be the answer. We'll see if that's what haunts them. Within 1, this great start they've had. Slowly falling away, and Simple on the repeat from the half wall. He's going to find Nico through the smoke. Again, aggressive. Rain's forced out. Remember, they already found a Dren on this side, but Rain, he knows exactly how smoke clouds work. He fires through them always, and he gets 2 kills. Edward, he will at least get 1 back, but Flamey's cut off, and they know that could certainly be a problem for them. It's not going to be. Olaf gets it instead.
This is pretty remarkable. I wasn't sure NaVi had it in them after the 10-5 deficit they received in the first. I didn't think their T-side would be strong enough, but happy to be proven wrong. And this is looking fantastic now as Simple and Electronic go toe-to-toe with 4 members of Faze towards the banana area. They then drop a single player. It's only Flame who goes down towards the A side. And they'll send 3 towards B at the start. Simple receives a few grenades here. The Flames won't touch it. Well though.
And touched very inappropriately by Nico's nade. Nico's got a follow-up as well. Electronic down 2 for him in the round. See the player coming in through the smoke as Flamey was there. But yeah, Zeus on an AWP, how often do you see that?
He just took down Nico in a one-on-one duel as well. That's remarkable. Gets the AK at this stage.
That's also remarkable. Switches out an op for an AK. Who else would do that? Gets the op pick and then says, yeah, I'll take the rifle.
Yeah, well, he tried to cause some damage there. Almost got the second. Not going to work out for him. It's Edward.
And 3 will flood this site. Guardian smartly transitions back because if he was left on the steps, he'd have a problem. He doesn't now. He's got 2, a third as well. He finds Simple, but is that enough? All his hard work, it may come undone. Bomb still gets planted.
Massive advantage. The Molotov comes in. That's going to segregate them now. It's Rain that has to deliver. He goes down, and that's going to be it. That's short. This one, though, this is where it could all end. As Guardian goes down very early on. Simple and Zeus wrapping around as a shotgun and pit. They don't stand a chance here. Rain left with just an SMG. Surely can't get a second. It looks like we're done here in the first map. Nico left in a 4 versus 1.
And he's no bouquet. He's just a rose. And so much work to do. Rose has a few thorns on it. He'll find the first on Electronic, but Flamey now knows where he is. NaVi will steal the map away. 16-13, they take Faze's choice. They take the first in the series, the first in the Spodek, and a quarterfinal half done. Easy to do so in that position, certainly with the smoke down, it's menacing. Reveals the other side, Olaf finds it, steps out, Flamey gone. Just a note, Flamey's gone.
Yeah, no ace this time it seems, as Edward will try and bring the frag back in their favor. It's a 4 versus 2 now with Zeus and Electronic to pick up the pieces, but Zeus completely removed from the equation there, and now it's just Electronic trying to find anything he can at this point. 3 versus 1, 15 HP. That damage alone should confirm things, and Nico have a decent backstab there as we Faze picking up their first pistol of the series so far.
Bit of a problem for Edward. To get through the flames. He's inside of the site, easy for Olaf. He could hear him coming the whole time.
The bomb's still towards middle, 20 seconds remaining. That's on the back of Simple. Heads towards the A side. It's actually open right now. It's Rain and CT spawn, but he can steal a plant away here. Absolutely. I don't think Rain will justify the push in. Even if he does, he's greeted with a Desert Eagle bullet from Hell. They're trying to wallbang him now, and Simple actually has a chance here.
He just barely got to the gun, but I don't know if he's going to be spotting. Spotted already. Damage done. Simple goes back out. Now Olaf gets Zeus, but it's all for naught because Simple's so far removed, and the bomb's ticking so fast. And again, there's what's the problem with the pistols. You bring him out too soon. Taking matters into his own hands.
Not the cleanest kill, but Electronic will take it. That's the AWP down.
That is the AWP down. He wanted the A-main pick. He was expecting perhaps that NaVi on the back of this timeout would go quickly, and they have indeed. Electronic to find Olaf. Zeus out light for Rain in the open of the site. Nowhere to hide at all.
You can see they wanted to execute there, but he kept killing everyone. It's like, guys, you might as well just come in now. Forget the grenades. Everyone's dead.
Well, the good news with that is the adaptation in the mid-round to call that, you save them for the post-plant. Not that they're going to need them, but the fact that, if you overcommit and overthrow them, and let's say it's a gun round right now, there's 3 players left alive, you don't really have much left to defend with. So the fact that they were able to identify that and run in, all is well. Flamey's going to go around. They'll poke in from behind at the vent as well, but Flamey gets the kill himself. It's a Dren to go down. Flamey, by the way, 4 kills. Simple, that was fast. Nico was barely around the corner. Electronic spots out Rain, tries to spray it through, but it actually goes against him. So the M4 winning, and that clears out the front of the site. Everyone else wants to work in from connector. Rain, he's got to play backside of triple, and Guardian sets a crossfire with him on the AWP. Reverse firebox, flash mistimed, and Rain might get caught by Zeus jumping, knows he's low. Got the call from Electronic that he'd already tagged him on top of the ladder, so it's all on Guardian yet again.
First advantage Faze have had in some time here. Guardian does hit the shot, but doesn't quite get the frag, but he denies the plant. That's what they needed. Faze with a clean round there, courtesy of Guardian. That connector, bit of aggression here from Nico, but he is alone. He managed to take down one before, and he's done it again. That's going to be simple dropping. Will there be a trade? There absolutely will be. Nice shot comes in from Edward. 30 seconds, though. Guardian doesn't need anything like a radar. He's got that scope, and it seems to be hitting absolutely everything right now. Speaking of which, NaVi doing a great job here. Olaf Meister looking to deny the plant. Can't do it, but gets the frag. It's a 2 versus 2. Zeus and Flamey defend off Guardian and Olaf Meister. They have a kit and smoke.
Still trying to find the shot on A-main. They've overlooked the fact that Zeus came back out again on the AWP. He's got the AWP rolling in his hands. Maybe that's the call. Guardian can't hit the headshot. Does spot Flamey, though, working in toward Tetris, but a quick switch catches them out, and NaVi pull it back.
They can kind of feel this round slipped apart now as they've got 15 seconds remaining. No one's there. And it's up to Electronic to mow them down. Not as crisp as you'd like to see, but he still gets the first. Edward will get the second.
Should be able to close it as well. Adren's going to make that a little more difficult. Gets behind the pillar, peeks back out. There's one of the deal. There's some skill form spots as well that they're in the window, but he's just looking for any kill he can find at this point. Edward low enough.
Good
He
shots.
finds Simple. This will get him going. Again, he hasn't had much action on B. Now Adren will. And the damage reveals the cost, because he'll get a gun. No, he won't.
But it might funnel them towards A. Nico does step in and take Simple down, at least keeping him on a leash. But now this is where it becomes really testing for them. He hits the shot, but it's not going to be enough.
Well, 23, just waiting to hold it. Molotov down, flanks on. This is still a possibility for Faze. Swarming on the site. The HP's leveled out. Rain gets one. Traded off. Edward inside. Rain's going to swing it back. He finds all 3. And is there time? There certainly is. He'll find the defuse as well.
They're actually leaving the low HP player to go in last. That's so smart. So that actually works out really well for them.
It did, except that I thought it was because they were going to check it. It's because they were trying to slow down and not make noise to main. They go with their back turn. Edward gave himself up. Guardians taking it into his own hands. Electronic again, the one to put him back down. Secondary opera winning out, but this time 2 for Guardian.
Olaf, does he check it? It's about this time you start to have your doubts, but Flamey's got the kill. And it's going to be a Dren in a 2 versus 1. He's got 4 kills to his name so far, can't get any more. And NaVi have reset Faze once again. This is significant, a massive round for them to pick up. Watch out for the Molotov towards the shadow position or sandwich. Smoke and CT spawn, and they might just go for the steps jungle combo. Either way, 3 players in Palace. Here comes a flashbang as they make themselves known on the A side. But look who's waiting for them. It's Mr. Simple, and he'll spot a few coming out of the apartments, but he's gone down very, very quickly.
Gone. Zeus trying to recover. Wants to get back in. Flash already out. He's firing off all his ammo. He's stuck in a corner. They're not going to pursue him. Just contain. Just hold him, because Rain's already got Edward. Not like anyone else was going to try and attack back, but Electronic eventually gets into a position of power. Or is that just an illusion? Because he's still covered off to try and work back in the site, and Nico, he seems to have a plan. He wants to go all the way around, get in behind Rain. He's got Electronic already, and Flamey's just waiting. Nico, his mind's not a well. It won't run dry. He goes all the way around. He's always got an idea every single time.
But without much more than that, I don't think they'll rotate off this B side. They might as well stick to the guns here, and here comes the commitment.
Commitment with 3. Olaf already turning around. Flamey's caught him off. This is working out. It didn't work at all to try and sell the fake. Edward's got it. Bomb goes down.
Great play from NaVi, but Faze really ran out of time at that point. They get the opening kill. They had mid-control, but he's waited too long.
Hold at the truck. M4 in hand for Flamey. Zeus waiting to be baited in. They're forced forward, or at least they are now by the rain. As he stands up, forward to the flames, but blood is thicker than water, and they'll drown quicker than even we expected as they ran in toward the site. Zeus setting the crossfire, it's just Nico remaining. And at this point, his army has depleted. I think the round will as well. It's gonna be 12-7 in favor of NaVi. Even the flank, Electronic gets the kill. Execution, but what execution? It's actually a rotation. It's going to be all for naught. This will all go back over toward the A site. They realize now, as they spot Nico, Simple happened to see it through connector, that they were heading down catwalk. So Flamey's got to rush over there. Thankfully for his sake, it was Guardian that had the bomb. That's why they started the rotate in the first place. And he'll be there before it. Rain drops immediately. Adren, he's back at T-Spawn. Guardian's not sure where to go. He knows he's lost the B site, and Zeus knows he's won the round. He knows exactly what's happening.
Oh, he rubs it in his face. That's unbelievable. He knows the round is over. It's good to see a bit of showboating in CSGO. Don't get that too often. Here we go then, the last chance for Faze. 5-on-4, they make their way in. It's a tag already. Rain goes down to 21 HP. They've got nothing left to really work with here. A couple of flashbangs and a Molotov, and Zeus keeps finding kill after kill. 5-on-3 now, it's up to Guardian. I think we might be done here. They've got to tap out. There's nothing left as one player remains, and there it is. It's 2-0. NaVi booked himself a place in the semi-final in convincing fashion as well. What a great performance from them. And Faze, an underwhelming one, as they will crash out in the quarterfinals. They expected so much more here, Matt.
And they might have been relying on the map choice. They knew Mirage was going to come in. No excuses. They just did not step up. It should never be that one-sided. But if Inferno backfired, they certainly were up against it, and it shows. NaVi, though, again, I'm with you. They could do this. That was an incredible performance compared to what we've seen from them over the last 3 weeks.
And the thing is as well, it's not like we're saying, oh, it's all about the Simple and Flamey right now. You look at the scoreboard right now, everyone's in tandem.